And the coverage continues as we're still in the San Andres Sports Complex in the heart of Manila for the DOJ Interagency Secretaries Cup 2025, brought to you by Sinag, Liga, Asya. And we're down to our final game of this Saturday doubleheader, as we just had our first one earlier with PCGG finally getting their opening win of the tournament. Now we move on to the NBI Sharpshooters going up against the LRA Titulados in this ball game. Taking a look at Mark Fontiveros, led his team with 16 points and had a significant impact on the rebounds department with a double-double despite shooting inefficiently in that ball game. Just 38%, looking to shoot better in this ball game to carry his team against this tough NBI squad led by Joel Tacuban, or better known as Raven Tacuban, the sharpshooter from deep, perfect from the field with 8 points on 100% efficiency. 2 out of 2 from the three-point land. This is Joel, or Raven Tacuban, as he's better known. Taking a look at the game at hand, it's the sharpshooters going up against the Titulados, about to tip off shortly. And once again, a good evening to all the basketball fans watching out there. The name is Aaron D, and joining me once again for the second game is Coach Leo Isaac. And Coach Leo, we just had our first game, PCGG finally getting their first win of the tournament, and we're down to our main event of the day.
It's a team that just won its first outing against a team who's coming off a loss. So, susubukan ng NBI na maka-bounce back dito sa ating tournament. Samantalang ito namang Titulados ng LRA wanting to score 2 consecutive wins.
Yep, definitely gonna be a big one and an interesting matchup para sa atin. But let's not forget the third member of our panel, that's Miss Daphne Lozano. You'll hear a lot more from her later. But for the meantime, let's give it over to our social media pages at Facebook and Instagram at Sinag Liga Asya. Nandiyan po kami, as well as on TikTok and YouTube at Sinag Liga TV. Everything you need to know is there about our beloved SLA as we move it over to our team standings. And Coach Leo, nasan ba yung maglalaban-laban ngayon? Parang magkadikit lang sila sa standings.
Yes, no? NBI Sharpshooters with 1 win and 2 losses. Samantalang ito naman Titulados, 1 win after its initial game. So tignan natin kung sino ang magkakakuha ng panalo sa larong ito.
Yep, at number 4 and number 5 respectively, both of these teams. Kaya saktong-sakto naman yung game story natin. It's gonna be a fierce battle in this ball game. Just like you mentioned, Coach Leo, di ba? NBI off a loss. Ito namang Titulados getting an opening win.
Yes, maganda yan, no? So, pero mukhang wala yung isang sharpshooter ng NBI. Mukhang wala si Paul Reguera sa mga nagwa-warm up, no? So, titingnan natin kung makakagawa ng adjustment si Coach Raymond Valenzuela sa kanyang unit na medyo mamimiss ang pagiging sharpshooter ni Paul Reguera.
Paul Reguera, not just any sharpshooter, but their main sharpshooter of this team. As we give it over to Daphne Lozano for a short pre-game report.
Mataas ang moral ngayon ng team. Ayan ang assurance na binigay ni playing coach Rogelio Cano of the LRA Titulados as they vie for their second win tonight. While on the end of the NBA Sharpshooters, may bound silang mga bagong bala ngayon for tonight, which are Mujeros and Pulan. Kahit nawala si Paul Reguera due to an injury from their previous game, Coach Raymond is optimistic that his troop will still give everyone a good match. Now, coming up is our match between the NBI Sharpshooters versus the LRA Titulados. And now I'm turning it over to Mr. Ryan Pajaro for our starters of the match.
Good evening, SNA fans. Live from the San Andres Sports Complex in the city of Manila. This is the SNA DOJ Interagency Secretaries Cup, presented by Sinag Liga Asya and Department of Justice. Co-presented by Okada Manila and Hotel 101 Global. We are live on Facebook at facebook.com/Sinag Liga Asya and on YouTube at Sinag Liga TV. Broadcast partners, Flash TV, Tap Sports, Fiber TV, and Cable Link. Powered by Converge and produced by Sinag Liga Asya Sports. This is the Saturday main game of our doubleheader. The fierce battle featuring the Land Registration Authority Titulados versus the National Bureau of Immigration Sharpshooters. And now let's meet the starters first for the LRA Titulados. Ball forward number 32, Sherwin Velasco. Power forward number 5, Roger Cano. Center number 21, Miguel Arias. Point guard number 1, Jonathan Jose. And shooting guard number 3, Paulo Eric Tamayo. Head coach for the Titulados is Rogelio Cano Jr., assisted by Adrian Villanueva and Henry Ponce. And now let's give it up for your NBI Sharpshooters. Small forward number 25, Joel Tacuban. Power forward number 22, Erwin Duran. Center number 28, Peter Butel. Point guard number 0, Jeff Benito. And shooting guard number 1, Lou Abad. Head coach for the Shooters is Raymond Valenzuela, assisted by Todo Valenzuela, Paul Valenzuela, Junen Hizon, and Reneboy Lobo. Our officials for the second game are Crew Chief Dale Maligaya, Umpire 1 William Bulacan, and Umpire 2 Jimmy Liu. This is...
And let's take a look at the starters. NBI, they go with Abad, Benito, Butel, Tacuban, and Tan. Meanwhile, the Titulados go with Jose, Tamayo, Arias, Velasco, and Cano. Once again, a good evening to all the basketball fans watching out there. This is our final game of this doubleheader on this Saturday evening. Myself, Aaron D, alongside Coach Leo Isaac and Miss Daphne Lozano as our courtside reporter. And this NBI squad losing in their previous matchup against the #1 Bucor squad. That was a tough one for them. Coach Leo got trapped that whole game and out-rebounded.
Yes, no, medyo nagulat din talaga sila sa linaro ng Bucor, no? And parang totoong-totoo yung Bucor team na yun, no? Pero going into this game, hopefully, nakapag-adjust na sila.
And we had a lot of questions previously in that ball game. As they get a steal, oh, they missed that shot, the Titulados.
Jonathan Jose missing a solo layup.
But Raven Tacuban can't get that shot to go. But just like I was saying, Coach Leo, we had a lot of questions about that Bucor team because finally they were going up against a team with legit big men.
Tama.
In this NBI squad, no, may Reguera ka, may Butel ka, may Duran ka. They were big men here, but they still handled business in that game.
Correct. Well prepared talaga yung Bucor team na yun.
Meanwhile, on the other end, this LRA Titulado squad still have yet to register a loss in our tournament as they get that putback to go. That's Arias, the big boy inside.
Yes, Arias.
Ito namang LRA Titulados nga, as we mentioned, 1-0 in our tournament. Unang panalo nila dun sa PCGG, but they have yet to play another ball game here until today. So they're gonna be tested against this NBI squad. As Sweet Lou misses it, Butel naman inside.
Baseline out of bounds. NBI's possession. 12 seconds on the shot clock.
Raven gives it down. Duran, balik dito. Benito inside, no good. Rebounded Arias, and once again, another chance. Can he get it? That's Jose. This time, he makes sure of it.
Yes. After missing that solo layup a while ago, ngayon talagang sinigurado niya na.
That's 2 transition buckets for the Titulados as Raven. Tacuban gives it out. They give it in. Duran, basket and 1 for the finish.
Good cut, good pass, and a good shot by Joel Duran.
And in their previous game, as we take a look at it one more time, Erwin Duran with the lakas play of the quarter. Brought to you by Okada Manila. And in their previous game, Coach Leo, Erwin Duran had 17 points, 9 of those coming from the free throw line.
Yes. Siya lang yung medyo nagningning nung nakaraan laro nila. Itong si Erwin Duran.
As Duran with 3 points in this ball game. Jose pulling up from 3. No good. Erwin gets that board. Here come the sharpshooters. They give it up. Benito whips it to the corner. Raven Tacuban for 3. Gets the friendly bounce.
Shooter's bounce, that's what they say.
And in their previous matchup, Tacuban, he had 2 3-pointers, perfect from the field. Not perfect today, but he gets his first 3-pointer early in this ball game.
13-second shot clock.
Balik ang bola dito, and Coach Leo, gonna be a tough task for the Titulados inside. Just look at that. Was just about to save Butel and Duran. Manning that paint as Benito this time pushing it in transition. Oh, somehow getting that ball to drop.
Good shot by Benito. And there's going to be a bonus free throw as he was fouled by Jose going to the basket.
The lakas move of the quarter brought to you by Hotel 101 Global. Itong si Jeff Benito, a tough shot, getting it to drop.
Di lang pumasok yung bonus free throw.
But right now the sharpshooters up by 4 points. It's 8-4. Jose, give it up to the right wing. Inside Arias. The push shot, it's in.
Yes. Soft touch by the big man, Arias.
That's a tough one, shooting it against Butel. As Philip can't receive it, they give it back to Benito. Out to Duran, that's his shot.
Not there.
They just let it go out of bounds as the Titulados with another chance at it. They're down by 2 points. But really, Coach Leo, this NBI sharpshooter squad, when they're complete, when Paul Reguera is playing, just look at their front court. They've got Butel, Duran, and Reguera.
Plus the snipers of Lou Abad.
Take a look at Arias with a herky-jerky move inside against Butel. And Butel may be taller, but Arias has more beef in him.
And I think he knows how to use his belt against this much taller Butel.
Taking a look at Arias, shooting some free throws. His first free throws of the game. Oh, and a rare wedgie after the free throw.
Jump on. For NBI.
But it's going to the NBI side. Eight to 7 the score, just a 1-point lead for NBI. Benito takes it down, kicks it, corner, Tacuban, back inside, Duran. The tough shot, no good. Butel fights for it. They get it back. 11 on the shot clock. Sweet Lou, he wants it between the legs, going up to the cup with the finish.
Against 2 defenders, slicing them in between, making the difficult shot. Abad.
Taking a look at the lakas drive of the quarter, brought to you by Hotel 101 Global. Sweet Lou Abad doing Sweet Lou things on that play. And completing the 3-point play. As Cano taking, that's Jose taking it down for them. Sabik dito to Arias. The flash to the middle. It's a beautiful play from the Titulados.
Yes, that's Tamayo. Paulo Eric Tamayo.
Benito naman taking it down, dumping it down. Duran can't finish it though. Rebounded by the Titulados. Arias forward pass, and Jose's running once again. Butel can't catch him, but he can't hit the shot.
Jose really sprinting after the miss shot by the NBI sharpshooters, but again, he missed that close shot.
And missing that open shot on the other end. Sweet Lou taking advantage with the easiest shot he's going to get in this ball game. Jose taking it down, giving it up. They try to find that flasher, but it's a 3-on-1 fast break. Benito back to Raven Tacuban for the finish.
Yes, good 2-on-1 fast break situation. Easy basket.
Raven Tacuban with 5 points in this ball game. Taking a look at that lakas assist of the quarter brought to you by Hotel 101 Global. Benito to Tacuban for the finish, extending that lead. 15-9 is the score. It's a 6-point lead for the NBI Sharpshooters. And let's take a look at this Coach Leo. The previous game of NBI, as we mentioned, losing to the #1 Bucor squad. What stands out to you the most here?
They were out-rebounded 58-28. Then the second chance points, or rather the bench scoring of Bucor, 41 as compared to only 15. Rather 23 as compared to only 7. And points in the paint, 56 points for Bucor as compared to only 32 by the Sharpshooters.
And with the height disparity of the lineups, Coach Leo, you'd think that it would be the other way around.
Tama, oo. Pero pag nakita mo kasi yung mga tiga-Bucor, ang titikas ng mga pangangatawan, parang kondisyon na kondisyon.
Hindi naman mataas ang expectations ko sa team. Ang mahalaga, mag-enjoy sila. Ayan ang sinabi ni playing coach Rogelio Cano of the LRA Titulados. Dinagdag pa niya na kung ano man ang pinerform nila last match ay ituloy lang nila ito. Mag-a-adjust na lang sila in-game dahil alam nilang unpredictable itong sharpshooters sa dami ng players to watch nila. Aside from that, Coach Rogelio wants his men to go back to basic basketball kasi aminado siya na kulang sila sa ensayo. Let's just hope that they'll be able to counter the sharpshooters attacks with basic basketball on their side. Aaron and Coach Leo.
And itong si Rogelio Cano, a playing coach of the LRA Titulados. I'm sure the guy beside me has a lot of knowledge on people doing that playing coach role. And Coach Leo, that's a tough one, di ba? Playing and coaching.
Yes, that's a tough task to do, no?
But here they come in transition. They can't get the finish.
Yes, good try by Marasigan. Was not able to make the shot, but will be getting 2 free throws.
The sharpshooter is still up by 4 points dito. NBI 15, LRA 11. Some substitutions coming in dito. Akal entering the game for Sweet Lou Abad. Buenaventura as well. Gotisan is in the game.
Oh.
Marasigan getting that free throw to go, cutting the lead down to 3 points. One more. It's nothing but board. But a foul going to be called. Babalik ang bola dito to the sharpshooters. This time it's Akal taking it down for the sharpshooters. Give it up, Buenaventura. They hand it off. De Leon outside Gotisan. They whip that leather around the perimeter for that jump shot. That's a tough one.
Yes. Difficult shot executed by Pulan.
And that's penalty. So heading to the line for 2 free throws, itong si Jeff Pulan. Up by 3, his team a chance to extend it. But he can't get that free throw. One more time for Pulan. Gets that second one to drop, extending that lead to 4 points. Here they come, Marasigan. Gives it up to the middle. Tough take, it's in.
That's Apaw with the runner. Up a pass from Marasigan.
Less than 2 minutes remaining here. De Leon back to the top. Akal, three-pointer.
Oh,
They get another chance. Buenaventura, and he gets hacked. That's Fontiveros, Mark Fontiveros.
and that's not a good foul to give. Since you are in team penalty, so free throws for Buenaventura.
Buenaventura on the line. Second one for Buenaventura, no good. They fight for it. Rebounded by Apaw. And here come the Titulados. Back to Marasigan, he's gonna call it. 13 on the shot clock, cross court. Give it back to the top. An attack from the left side. Getting fouled on that play. That's Faustino.
Let's see if Faustino can convert on his free throws.
And free throws is where this LRA Titulados team did the damage, Coach Leo. 47 free throw attempts in their opening win.
Ganda, no? Especially if you're taking those shots on the 15-foot line without any defense.
As the Titulados cutting it down to a single point, 16-15. Out Buenaventura, back to Akal. They move it around, Gotisan back to the top. It's on that right side with Akal. Can't get it. Faustino boards it and he's gonna take it down. Hands it off, Hidalgo this time. Trying to find Fontiveros, but that's rejected inside.
But the foul was called. Pulan was called for the foul.
As Mark Fontiveros, he's on the line. 16 points and 11 rebounds, a double-double from this guy. Really haven't heard much from him in this ball game, but right now he's on the free throw line.
He came off the bench, no? Hindi siya nag-start for this Titulados team.
And an interesting tactic by Coach Rogelio Cano. Giving it back dito sa NBI Sharpshooters. 16-all is the score. Less than a minute remaining here in our opening period. This is our final game of the day as Buenaventura's got it. Back to Akal. Corner jumper. Pulan gets it.
Yes, good ball movement, hitting the wide open Pulan.
We take it down. Hidalgo. Hounded by Buenaventura. Give it back. Fontiveros down the lane. Floats it up and in.
Straight line to the basket. The lefty.
Balik dito, De Leon. It's a tied ball game. They've got a chance for the last shot. 6 seconds left. They whip it out. De Leon. The fake, the drive, the kick. Pulan. It's too late.
No more time.
NBI running out of time with that last shot, but nonetheless, the score 18-all. It's a tied ball game at the end of our first quarter. Taking a look at some of the first quarter highlights. And though this NBI team is lacking Paul Reguera, they're doing well with Sweet Lou. Getting that floater to drop, this time flashing to the middle. And getting that shot to drop. That's Apaw. This time it's Jeff Pulan. Wasn't present in their previous matchup. Already 4 points in this ball game. Taking a look at Fontiveros this time. The double-double. Their previous one as the score 18-all. NBI and LRA. It's a tied ball game at the end of our first.
heartbreaking loss against the Bucor Safekeepers, gigil ngayon ang Sharpshooters para makuha ang panalo. Sabi nga sa akin kanina ni Coach Raymond, match naman kalaban namin ngayon kumpara sa nakaraan na running team. Kaya dahil dyan, kailangan lang namin i-execute ang plays ng mabuti at mag-take charge yung key players namin tulad ni Abad at Duran. They also offer this match to the ever hardworking Paul Reguera, who is recovering from his ankle and plantar injury. Back to you, Aaron and Coach Leo.
That's a tough loss dito galing sa NBI, losing Paul Reguera, and he's one of the most important players, not just for his scoring, but the presence he brings to this NBI team, Coach Leo.
A lot of intangibles being contributed by Paul Reguera.
And it looks like this LRA Titulados squad getting the rhythm in the second quarter with their bench unit. As we mentioned kanina, itong si Fontiveros coming off the bench para sa kanila, Coach.
Yes.
Buenaventura naman tries to bank it off the glass. No good.
Faustino grabbing that defensive rebound.
Here comes Juan. Taking it down, kicking it out. Fontiveros, three-pointer. No good. Arias battling for that ball and getting it inside. And Coach Leo, how important is it for a team to play with a big man like this, knowing how to use his body around the rim?
A lot of help from the big guy, Arias. Grabbing those offensive rebounds, the intimidation that he has underneath the basket will definitely play a big factor for his team.
As Magsayo enters the game for the Titulados, getting his first touch on that baseline. Kicking it out, Arias. Back to one, the fake, the drive, the shot, it's good.
Yes. One dribble pull up. 1 for 1.
Juan getting that shot to drop. They kick it to the corner. De Leon, target shooting. He's got it.
Yes. The sharpshooter that they are. De Leon hitting a three-pointer.
Kitang-kita mo talaga dun sa release niya, Coach Leo.
Tama.
Full confidence. As we take a look at it one more time, that lakas shot of the quarter brought to you by Okada Manila. Taking a look at it, De Leon making it rain from deep as Razon is in the ball game for NBI. They give it out. Inside, Erwin Duran. And he just has a knack for drawing those fouls.
Yes. Knows how to move underneath, gets the ball, knows how to take those shots with defenders in front of him. Most of the time, he gets fouled. Most of the time, we see him on the free throw line.
Erwin Duran can't convert on that shot. Once again, 13 times he was on the free throw, 13 attempts on that free throw line in their previous matchup. Made a living on that line and looking to continue what he did in that previous one.
Tabla tayo at 22.
Magsayo outside. Fontiveros getting the pick, driving inside, hard to the cup, basket and one for Fontiveros.
Yes, again, the lefty on his strong side. Protecting the ball with his body, knows how to use the board, gets another bonus free throw.
Taking a look at that lakas drive of the quarter, brought to you by Hotel 101 Global. Mark Fontiveros giving his team the lead and a chance to extend it to 3 points.
Again, free throw woes for Fontiveros.
Erwin Duran, just look at the mobility on the big man. The fake, the shot, and he gets the basket and one right back.
It shows Fontiveros the same thing what Fontiveros did to him on the other side of the court. This time, strong to his right, Duran.
With the lakas move of the quarter, brought to you by Hotel 101 Global. But this time, Coach Leo, let's see if he can complete the play and exactly the same. Fontiveros behind the back. Getting him back. Oh, it's just about to say, kala ko end one na naman yun, Coach Leo.
Traveling.
But it's a tied ball game, 24-all with 7 minutes and 20 seconds remaining here in our second period. De Leon, he's hit one. Can't get another though. Balik dito. Duran receives at his spot, facing the bucket. No good.
Good challenge by Big Boy Arias.
They try to hit Arias, running the floor. De Leon pulling it back, giving it back. The give and go from De Leon. Top finish, it's good.
Yes. De Leon with the shot using the pectus.
And hindi lang pala shooter ito si De Leon. Also knows how to get to the bucket. Arias this time.
Oh!
With a tasty dish.
Yes, good
Multi-minute.
pass. Kanina pa nakita ko na Marunong bumasa Marunong din pumasa.
They get it this time. It's still a tight ball game. Both of these teams not giving an inch. Buceros inside. And Erwin Duran getting the dive to his big man. NBI getting the 2-point lead after that beautiful pass. Big-to-big action. Take a look at it one more time. The lakas assist of the quarter brought to you by Hotel 101 Global. Taking a look at this big-to-big action. Duran Buceros with the finish. 28-26 is the score. 2-point lead for the Sharpshooters.
J Project Clothing Shop, Premium.
And let's take a look at LRA in their opening victory versus the PCGG 59-51, Coach Leo.
Yes, just enough, for securing their first win. Not a good field goal conversion of 34%, but also their free throws not good enough, 40%, But they had 32 points in the paint and had 27 points contributed by the bench players. So it was just a victory they needed to open up their campaign here in the DOJ Interagency.
They're trying to open up their second game day with a win as Sweet Lou from deep can't get it. Balik na naman dito, 28 all is the score. They give it up, Marasigan in transition.
Oh, straight line.
Can't get it. Here comes Duran leading the break, the big man. 4-on-1 fast break. Duran takes it himself.
And look at the way the big man just avoided the defender.
And Sweet Lou gets the steal. Gives it up, Razon. Big bump to the finish, but that's an offensive foul.
Oh. Medyo napalakas yung bangga ni Razon. Natawagan ng offensive foul.
30-28 is the score, and we're liking the pace in this ball game, Coach Leo. A lot of running from both of these teams.
Now that they have sweated, medyo loose na yung mga yan.
Arias once again a good dime inside, but they can't finish it. Razon this time.
Oh, good hands by Salmorin.
Arias gives it up. And a three-pointer from Hidalgo. Knock it down.
Umatras pa Hinanap pa yung linya ng tres. Bago binitawan, pasok.
Ayaw ni Hidalgo ng 2 points. Gusto niya 3 points doon. Duran. Turnaround. Yes. Is good.
Ala Miles Turner.
Getting that bucket to go. Both of these teams in this second quarter hitting their shots. Oh, they try for the bullet pass to Arias, but once again, Duran gets the steal. Outside, two-pointer if it's good, no.
3-on-2.
But the NBI Sharpshooters under coach Raymond Valenzuela want to talk it over. His team still up by a single point. And we'd like to thank Okada Manila, one of our main sponsors dito sa Sinag Liga Asya. Maraming salamat po sa Okada. As we check out itong si Mark Fontiveros in their previous matchup, Coach Leo, 16 points and 11 rebounds, a double-double para sa kanya, and we're gonna be expecting more from him if they're gonna want their second W in this tournament.
Yes, definitely a big factor for the campaign of LRA.
But Duran trying to say otherwise. Another.
Good sniping by Duran on the perimeter.
Just an impactful player for them. Does the dirty work on defense, but can also give you a bucket.
Tama.
Marasigan. And that's a turnover. Credit the defense of Razon.
Yes, Razon bothered him, forcing him to lose control of the leather on the sideline.
Taking a look at that lakas shot of the quarter, brought to you by Okada Manila. Erwin Duran getting the three, and just earlier on your screens, Luabad hitting that three-pointer to put them up by 6.
Yes, now you have to watch out for Lou Abad as he's just collected his first three-pointer. Expect more three-pointers from this guy.
Hidalgo with the breakdown to the dime beneath. No good.
Another rebound by Duran. They're looking for Lou Abad.
Can he get 2 in a row? No, he
there.
can't.
Oh, good rebound by Razon, out jumping the smaller Salmorin. And it's now an 8-point lead for the NBI Sharpshooters.
And here they come in transition. Interesting to see one of the players of LRA in the backcourt, Coach Leo.
Sa Marasigan. Pagod na, Marasigan.
Playing 4 on 5 on the offensive end.
Center foul on number 8.
Ayun na nga, Coach Leo, saktong-sakto, lalabas na rin si Marasigan.
Sanchez,
Fontiveros and Sanchez in.
14 foul for NBI. Shot clock 14 seconds.
39-31 is the score. It's an 8-point lead. Tamayo as well entering the game for the LRA Titulados. Hidalgo getting it in. Outside, getting the shot for Tamayo. No good. Here comes Sweet Lou. Pushing the pace, dropping it off. Nunez. A miscommunication between the two guards of NBI. Diokino as well is in the ball game for the NBI Sharpshooters. Oh, somehow that ball threads the needle inside to Apaw.
Yes, good pass and a good move by Apaw.
Nunez takes it down. Their team up by 6. Duran pulling up and getting the end one.
Another perimeter shot by Erwin Duran. This time with a bonus free throw as he was fouled on the way to the basket.
Erwin Duran just feeling it in this game. Take a look at this lakas moment of the quarter, brought to you by Okada Manila. The big man showcasing the touch today, Coach Leo.
Yes. Again, was not able to complete the three-point play opportunity.
They give it up. Fontiveros floats it high. No good.
Whoa!
Nunez with a turnover on that play.
Yes, was surprised there was a defensive man right in front of him.
As they get it back. Cano, Rogelio Cano, the playing coach, is in the ball game.
Whoop.
Hard-nosed drive to Fontiveros.
Short.
Can't get it. Balik dito kay Sweet Lou. Takes it down, gives it up. Noli. Just gives it to no one. Straight to the locker room.
That's Noli Museros, the number 4 guy of the Sharpshooters.
Forward to Tamayo. Give it back. Fontiveros, he's on that right wing. He's got 14 seconds. Driving to the strong hand, picking it up, giving it up. Too much traffic, and that's a jump ball.
That's going to be a turnover as the possession arrow goes the Sharpshooters' way.
As another timeout gonna be called in this second period. The score 41-33 with a minute and 15 remaining. Checking out Erwin Duran in their previous ball game against Bucor. 17 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 steals, and 3 blocks. But that wasn't enough, Coach Leo, as his team falling to the #1 Bucor squad in that game.
Yun lang.
Labas dito, Nunez, 3-pointer. That's short. They get it out. Fontiveros with that ball. Taking it down. Dribbling it in, kicking it. Elbow jumper, it's pure.
It's Sanchez.
Their team down by 6 points, 41-35. Nunez kicks it. They move it around, they try to find Duran, but there's 2 people in front of him. 7 on the shot clock. Duran, oh! He's feeling it.
Yes, even if there's a guy right in front of him, Duran again converting on that perimeter shot.
Fontiveros kicking it. Sanchez, can he corral it? He's double teamed. Fontiveros gets it back. Can't finish. Another one. It's good.
Yes, nobody boxing out. Fontiveros getting his own missed shot and the putback.
That's a deep one from Sweet Lou. He can't beat the buzzer. And that was the end of our second quarter and the first half. The score 43-37. It's a 6-point lead from the NBI Sharpshooters trying to avenge their previous loss against the #1 Bucor Safekeepers. As we take a look at the LRA Titulados as well, winning in their opening ball game. The LRA Titulados really needing 2 in a row today as we give it over to Daphne Lozano for a halftime interview.
Magandang gabi mga kasinag. I am beside Erwin Duran of the NBI Sharpshooters. Sir, you currently have 16 points in the bag for the first half. What was your mindset into this game?
Gawin yung best ko sa team and makatulong talaga. Kailangan kasi namin mag-improve na mag-improve para sa mga next game. Yun lang.
Sana magtuloy-tuloy po ito in the second half. And now I'm turning it over to Aaron and Coach Leo to wrap up the first half.
Thanks for that, Daphne. As we just heard it right there, Erwin Duran, 16 points, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. Coach Leo, he was feeling it from mid-range.
And for a big man, no? To have that kind of a touch, ibang klase.
Erwin Duran trying to carry the load today, especially with their main gunner Paul Riguera absent in today's ball game off that ankle injury. The score 43-37. It's a 6-point lead from NBI.
Finally, nandito na yung araw ng opening. And matagal ho namin to pinaplano. Kasama po ang SLA. And we really hope na makapagbigay ito ng saya sa ating mga empleyado ng bawat ahensya ng DOJ.
Welcome to the Sinag Liga Asya Interagency Secretaries Cup 2025.
Ang kasama natin from all the agencies. Very excited to play their first game.
Very much excited ang Pambigatory's Office to be part of the DOJ tournament. Napapanood namin ang Sinag 40
Kaya nakikita namin na napakaganda ng paligan na to. First Secretary Cup to, kaya talagang palabad kami.
The PCGC is very excited in forming the team. Of course, the team is already complete and very competitive ang team natin.
Bilang isang department, kailangan po talaga na yung camaraderie between the agencies is very strong.
Gagawin namin lahat ng makakaya namin para sa ikaganda ng ligang to.
This is just the start of something that we will consider a legacy. That the Secretary of Justice, Jesus Crispin Buhay-Rebuya, will leave to the DOJ.
Maganda po itong activity na to kasi definitely kailangan po natin yung work and life balance, no?
Ang team po namin, team roster namin ay binubuo ng former PBA player, former NCAA, former UAAP, at NBI na po mga katalo.
Unfinished business pa kami. Dahil noong 2016, natalo kami ng NBI na championship. So this year, sisiguraduhin namin na kami ang mag-champion.
We'd also like to thank the Secretary for making this all happen. Binigay niya po yung blessing niya dahil po alam niya po kung gaano ka-importante yung sports, at fitness, at wellness. And of course, I hope that it will inspire a lot of collaboration, camaraderie, and teamwork sa ating mga ahensya ng DOJ.
J Project Clothing Shop, Premium Fabric. We customized, quality printing. Makers of quality uniform. J Project Clothing Shop, Premium Fabric. We customized, quality printing. Makers of quality uniform.
Para makinig anong gagawin, di ba? Sabi nga ni... Back-to-back hits now for him. Kailangan niya na marami pang ganyan. Kung may kita dahil sa ingay dito, hindi lang siya na maglaring dito. One more or no more, kapit na mga Sinag.
Sobrang bilis ba? Yan ang bilis ng FiberX. Yan ang internet.
Pampanga Intermunicipalities Series Basketball Tournament Delta Cup.
Kakabiling kong masalesike kayo na i-promote tayo ng sportsmanship na. Okay? Ita mo nga, tandanan nyo, kapampangan tangan.
This is your 2024 Junior World Showcase Delta Cup.
Wala magpapasira ng laro. Tayo magsasira ng laro niya.
Maraming salamat for taking time out to be part of the first ever SLA Junior World Showcase Delta Cup.
J Project Clothing Shop, Premium Fabric. We customized, quality printing. Makers of quality uniform. J Project Clothing Shop, Premium Fabric. We customized, quality printing. Makers of quality uniform.
Good evening mga kasinag! You're still tuned in to SLA DOJ Interagency Basketball Tournament Secretaries Cup match between the LRA Titulados versus the NBI Sharpshooters with the score 43-37. And before we proceed to the second half, I'm actually beside a very familiar face from the NBI Sharpshooters, Sir Lou Abad. Sir, thank you so much po for joining me here in the half. So, ayun sir, ayun nga, as I've mentioned earlier, a very familiar face. It's because you've been also playing in our other league here in Sinag. So, gusto ko lang po kayong kamustahin. How are you holding up despite your very, very busy schedule?
Well, basically, I'm trying to just get enough rest for the next game. So, again, on Monday, meron kaming game with Skytrack naman, Skytrack Tito Rex. So, sana manood kayo.
Talaga namang aabangan yan ng ating mga kasinag. Pero yun sir, coming from your halftime huddle, ano pa po ba ang dapat ipagpatuloy ng inyong team to get the lead?
We have to be better in defense kasi marami kaming lapses. Napapabayaan namin yung territory namin tsaka yung mga tao namin. So we have to be more conscious sa placements ng other players.
Ayun sir, meron din po ba kayong gustong batiin at pasalamatan lalo na sa mga sumusuporta sa inyo?
To SLA fans, maraming salamat pag-suporta sa amin. Huwag kayong magsasawa. And this league is very helpful to a lot of players na nabibigyan ng opportunity. I just want to greet my family, Maita, Lucas, and Liam, saka si Ate Bel. And to Wawi, my heartfelt condolences to your family.
Thank you so much po, Sir Lou. That is all for our halftime interview, and now I'm turning it over to Aaron and Coach Leo as we resume our ball game.
Thanks for that, Daphne. At the end of our first half, the score 43-37. It's a 6-point lead for the NBI Sharpshooters. And taking a look at Sweet Lou Abad, the halftime highlights brought to you by Hotel 101 Global. Talking about Sweet Lou Abad, Coach Leo, Erwin Duran was the main guy in that first half, but Sweet Lou Abad, if he comes to life, this LRA squad, they're gonna be in trouble.
Yes, definitely Lou Abad will be making an impact going into the third and fourth quarter. And you know he can play big-time basketball. He's just waiting for the right timing.
As we take a look at some of the halftime stats, Coach Leo, for the NBI and LRA, what stands out to you the most dito? Because it's a 6-point game para sa atin.
Yes, the rebounding without Paul Reguera, still NBI is out rebounding the LRA team 27-20. Field goal conversion almost the same, 46% as compared to 45%. Assists almost the same, 13-12 in favor of the Sharpshooters. Bench scoring, eto, 26 points para sa Titulados as compared to only 12 by the Sharpshooters. So, we expect more action here in the third and fourth quarter.
And of course, off the bench, itong si Mark Fontiveros taking a look at NBI. They've got Duran leading the way with 16, Abad with 8, De Leon with 5, and Tacuban with 5. Meanwhile, for LRA, it's Fontiveros off the bench with 11, Arias 7, Hidalgo 5, and Apaw with 4. As we open up our second half, Coach Leo, look, they're starting itong si Arias and Fontiveros. That's a combination I wanted to see more in that first half.
Yes, oh. Samantalang sa Sharpshooters naman, pinagsabay din itong si Duran at si Philip Butel.
Fontiveros' first touch. Almost going in. But coast to coast is Benito kicking it. Raven Tacuban knocking it down from deep.
Transition 3 for Tacuban.
Here we go, Fontiveros. Kicking it. Two-pointer if it's good. Still can't get it from Apaw. Arias gets it. Back to Fontiveros. Apaw once again. But that ball almost stolen by the playing coach, Rogelio Cano.
Just lost some space to grab that loose ball.
And it's up. 46-37 is the score. Benito kick it. Abad. Take it.
Short.
Cano gets the board. Balik dito kay Jose. Forward Arias. That's a steal by Benito. Pushing it in transition. The Euro, the kick. Raven. That's blocked from behind.
Deflected. Or blocked from behind.
Jose hounded by Benito. Balik dito kay Coach Rogelio Cano. Tacuban's got it. Dimes it. Benito with the finish of the Euro.
Yes, avoiding the defense. Benito for the clear two-pointer and a steal by Duran.
Dimes it inside, but Sweet Lou can't finish the easy one. And here they come in transition. Fontiveros, dime it down. Arias heading to the line for two.
Yes, could not finish that shot as he was bothered by the bigger and taller Butel.
Taking a look at this Lakas assist of the quarter. Brought to you by Hotel 101 Global. That's Raven Tacuban giving it up. And Jeff Benito finishing it up.
Arias making good his first free throw.
As Arias, the big boy.
Ganda yung release no?
Yun yung mga maganda, no, Coach Leo. Yung mga big men, they know how to use their body, they know how to be physical, pero maganda rin yung touch nila.
Yes. Talagay kung naglaro to dati, lumaki na lang eh.
But he's going up against someone who has a lot of experience as well, Philip Butel.
Yes. Let's see if Philip can make his free throws.
And kung soft touch naman itong si Arias, ito naman si Philip Butel. One of his weaknesses on the line.
Let's see.
That's the tallest player on the court, Philip Butel. Can't get that shot to drop. Taking a look at the bench of the Sharpshooters. They're missing their main man, Paul Reguera.
0 for 2. Itong si Philip Butel.
Jose trying for the cherry pick. But that's stolen by Benito, and look at the acceleration from 0 to 100 from Jeff.
Ang tuloy ni Benito eh.
Tacuban, that's a signature move. And the signature shot.
I don't know about that shot.
Itong si Raven Tacuban, that's denied by Butel. Extending the lead. Take a look at this one more time. The lakas shot of the quarter. Brought to you by Okada Manila. Tacuban with a signature shot. Backing it off the glass, and his wife shouting and screaming for that shot. The score 51-39. NBI up in this third. check out Raven Tacuban, just fresh off that bank shot three-pointer. Oh, they tried to get it to playing coach Rogelio Cano, but it's going to be a foul trying to receive it. 51-39 is the score, and NBI coming out with a barrage in this opening third quarter, coach. Give it up, Benito.
Oh!
The long strides, but he can't finish.
Ganda sana, no?
Balik dito kay Fontiveros. He's against Sweet Lou. 12 on the shot clock. Balik kay Apaw. Give it up, Fontiveros driving with the left and the finish.
Yes. That's where he is most effective.
Benito this time, his team up by 10 points. Give it up, Sweet Lou. They leave him alone, and he hits it. Sweet Lou Abad.
Yes. Anytime for Lou Abad.
Fontiveros, hounded by two, stolen by Sweet Lou. 4 on 2. Abad for 3. Hits it. 2 in a row for Sweet Lou Abad.
I told you, anytime.
And Coach Rogelio Cano can't finish the shot. Sweet Lou just grabbing it from out of bounds. And just like that, that lead up to 16 points, Coach Leo, in that quick of 4 minutes.
Yes, back-to-back triples by Lou Abad.
And no Paul Reguera, no problem for this NBI squad. But they try to finish inside. That's Arias.
Fishing expedition for big boy Arias.
As we give it over to Miss Daphne Lozano, she was able to get some info on the huddle of the Titulados. Go ahead, Daphne.
At ngayong nasa third quarter na at lumobo na ang kalamangan ng sharpshooters, Coach Rogelio now demands his men to not let their guard down kahit na ang main goal lang nila ay mag-enjoy. Hindi porket nag-e-enjoy tayo ay ipapamigay lang natin yung laban. Ayun ang sinabi niya. Dinagdag pa niya na alisin nila yung intimidation sa players dahil pag sa loob daw ng court ay pantay-pantay lang naman sila. Aaron and Coach Leo.
And pantay-pantay indeed kasi kahit itong si Coach Rogelio Cano, he's also on the court with his boys and still a lot of time para sa kanila, Coach Leo. They're not giving this ball game away just yet.
Yes. They're just waiting for their rhythm to get back into this game.
As Gotisan re-entering that ball game, Butel exiting.
And free throws for Duran as he was fouled.
Duran this time on the line. And Duran with a good touch as well from the free throw line. Still got about 5 minutes and 45 seconds remaining here in our third period. NBI in full control. Jose takes it down. Goes coast to coast for the finish.
Yes. Penetrating the defense even with the big guys right there in front of him.
But Abad trying for 3 3-pointers in a row. Gotisan, offensive board against 2. Another one for Gotisan, still can't get it. Forward pass.
Oh, napaganda.
And Jose is all alone once again.
Yes, good forward pass by the big guy, Arias.
And just like that, it's down to a 12-point game. They give it up top.
Akal.
They leave him open. He just shoots it. Duran, can he save it? Yes, he can. The jab, the drive. He's got 9 to work with. The push shot, the friendly bounce from Erwin Duran.
Yes, still hot. Itong si Erwin Duran.
Arias behind the back. Look at the handle from the big man. Kicking it out. Fontiveros throwing it up. Arias receives it. The herky-jerky move inside, but he can't finish.
Duran with the rebound.
And he gives it to Gotisan. Taking it inside, losing it, and getting fouled by playing coach Rogelio Cano.
Finally, a chance for Gotisan to have some points in this game.
As the score 60 to 46. It's back to 14 points. De Leon exiting. Itong si Museros entering the ball game.
Yun.
Gotizan getting that free throw. And everything clicking right now for NBI in this third period, Coach.
Even the shock troopers are contributing.
Gotizan can't get it. Museros tries to fight for it. And Hidalgo gets it. Balik kayo se. Once again. No fear. Slicing to the bucket.
Using his speed to get those advantage or opportunities to score.
Jose getting that free throw to drop. Another chance at it. 2 out of 2 from the line. Akal takes it down for them. Are they going to let him shoot it again? They give it up. Erwin Duran. Look at that defense. They're sticking onto him. He forces that shot up and it's no problem.
Yes, over the outstretched arms of big boy Arias.
Erwin Duran, what can you do to stop him? Has Jose from deep. They fight for it and babalik ang bola dito sa NBI.
Faustino cannot control.
And Coach Leo, when you're going up against someone on a heater like Duran, how would you stop this guy?
Oh, first of all, deny him the basketball. You have to stay with him so he won't be able to receive a pass from his teammates.
Fontiveros floats it up and leaves it short. Museros leading the break. He's against the smaller Jose. Can't get it. De Leon catch shoot. No good. Jose, nimble hands going down the court.
Oh.
The no-look pass to the touch pass. They can't finish, but Arias is there.
Big boy Arias.
And it's back to 13 points. LRA trying to climb this hill that they've dug. Inside Museros. Faking the shot and making the shot.
Yes, getting his 2 points with a good move on the shaded lane.
Hidalgo, he's against De Leon. Back to 15 points is the lead. Faustino.
Oh, wayward pass.
Aspulan entering the ball game. For the sharpshooters, ito naman si Sanchez entering as well. He replaces Jose. 2 minutes and 5 seconds remaining here in our third period. Akal gives it, De Leon. Quick passing from the sharpshooters. But Sanchez getting the steal. In a foot race with 2.
Against 2 defenders, Sanchez out-sprinting them. Eventually was fouled and will take 2 free throws.
And Sanchez converting from defense to offense. This time he's going to have a chance with 2. As Sanchez this time trying to get 2 free throws. And mahirap din yun, Coach Leo, no? Kung yung mga ibang teams nakakalaro na ng 3 games, ikaw, 1 game ka pa lang in this tournament.
Tama.
Because that's a struggle that this Titulados team is going up against.
Yes, it's a good thing they won, no? In their first game. Kaya medyo maganda-ganda ang pakiramdam going into this game. But now they're facing a big problem against this sharpshooters team.
As inside, Faustino getting the dime, faking it and getting fouled. And the free throw line, really important. It could be a place where their run could start.
Pwede. Oo, totoo yan, no? Especially now that the NBI team is over the limit.
Faustino making 2 free throws. Something we don't see a lot of today. Giving it up, De Leon. Stepping back, kicking, Akal. Driving to the left, going to the right.
Arias. Forward pass.
Here we go, Faustino, he's all alone.
Yes. From the defensive rebound to the quick outlet pass, easy basket for Faustino, unmolested.
De Leon, the fake, the drive, it's stripped. Arias once again.
Again, the forward pass.
They get it back. Faustino reverse. It's
good. Oh, yes. They're making a run. Another steal.
Sanchez this time. Pero Fontiveros is there.
Sayang yun.
That would have brought the house down.
No.
But Gotison gets it, gives it to Jeff. Pulan hounded by Sanchez, going inside, kicking it out. Museros, baseline J. And it's gonna stay with the sharpshooters.
See the big contribution of Big Boy Arias, grabbing those offensive rebounds, then making those forward passes unmolested ang kanyang mga kakamping tumatanggap ng kanyang mga pasa.
Baseline J, no good. And it's going the way of the Titulados. To the delight of their crowd behind their bench.
There's going to be a coach's challenge. Coach Raymond Valenzuela of the NBI team wants the referees to review that last play.
Right now, they're going to be using their challenge. 65-56 is the score. NBI up by 9 points with about 20 seconds remaining here as the referees still gonna try and check this out. And ito, tingnan natin one more time. That shot trickles out. They fight for that ball. We're gonna need a better angle in this one. Pulan can't get it. We've got 2 white shirts and 1 NBI sharpshooter inside. That's a tough angle for us. Not entirely sure whose hand was on the ball on that play. They're gonna try for it one more time.
Okay.
That was a successful challenge. Good decision by Coach Raymond Valenzuela. Coach Raymond Valenzuela on your screens, the head coach of the NBI Sharpshooters with a successful challenge. Titingnan lang nila dito yung shot clock. And Coach Leo, yung mga coaches challenge, what are your thoughts on that? Is it too early to use, too late to use, or kailan ba dapat ginagamit yung mga ganyan?
If you're up by 9 points and you feel that the possession was really yours, so might as well use it.
Upon review,
baka hindi mo na rin magamit dahil
Possession
nakita mo
for
naman,
NBI
lumabak na kayo
Sharpshooters.
ng 17 points kanina or 16 points kanina eh. And now your key players, Duran, Luabad, Rason, are all resting.
And it pays off in their favor as they've got a chance for that last shot, but no, it's 6 seconds on the shot clock. De Leon, catch, shoot. No good, Pulan gets it.
One more.
And they can hold it. Akal lobs it up inside. Gotisan, the running hook. No good. Arias, a second left. Oh, and that's too late. And And at the end of our third period, the score 65 to 56. It's a 9-point lead for the NBI Sharpshooters. Taking a look at the bench of the Sharpshooters. Once again, the third quarter highlights. And this NBI squad, Coach Leo, they came out gunning to open up the third, but itong Titulados naman slowly getting back into this ballgame once again.
Highlighted by the back-to-back triples by Luabad, and also itong ang LRA Titulados getting back in that quarter with those forward passes issued by Big Boy Arias.
And we'll see more of that in our fourth period, but at the end of our third, the score 65 to 56, NBI on top. And we'd like to thank Hotel 101 Global. Maraming salamat po sa Hotel 101 Global as our main sponsors dito sa Sinag. As it's our last 10 minutes of this ball game. Once again, myself, Aaron D, alongside Coach Leo Isaak, bringing you today's action. But Benito with the good anticipation on that pass. Taking a look at the quarter scoring, Coach Leo, Sharpshooters with 18, 25, and 22. Meanwhile, Titulados 18, 19, and 19 in those first three as a blow-by.
Yes, that's Joquino.
Joquino silencing that run of LRA. Marasigan this time, he attacks Butel, kicks it out. The baseline drive. Back to Apaw. Look at the ball movement from the Titulados.
Yes, good communication. Salamira.
Razon outside. They give it inside. Butel. Erwin Duran. Nowhere to go. He just throws it up. But Philip Butel. Height is might on that play.
Yes. Philip Butel is just raising his arms to get that offensive rebound. Could have gotten a gimme but was fouled. Will again go to the free throw line to test his foul shooting.
Taking a look at this one more time, Butel.
That's like a rebound.
And there's nothing you can do when Philip Butel just puts that ball up.
Yun, gets the bounce.
And that's the first free throw for Philip Butel as Daphne Lozano has some information on an injury from Luabad. Go ahead, Daphne.
Luabad of the Sharpshooters is currently at the bench because of his landing when he tried to get the rebound earlier in the third quarter. He said in his own words, "Pagkuha ko ng rebound, may na-feel ako sa tuhod ko. Para sigurado, uupo na lang ako. Pahinga na muna sa ngayon." With that, our medical representatives attended to him by placing ice over the uncomfortable area of his knee with bandage. Sir Lou assured that he is okay. He just doesn't want to risk his knee. Or in simpler terms, ayaw niya bugbugin ito. Aaron and Coach Leo.
Yep, Luabad on the bench earlier. If you saw, there was a bandage wrapped on his knee, and tough break para sa kanya and this NBI Sharpshooter squad, especially na LRA is threatening to come up with their run once again.
Yes, let's see if LRA will come closer and if Coach Raymond Valenzuela will be forced to use Luabad.
Arias inside.
Oh. Good move by Big Boy Arias, protecting the basketball with his wide body. Sabit eh. Sabit si Philip Butel.
And Coach Leo, I feel like that's one of the advantages Arias has over Butel. It's that mobility.
Yes. And he has good handles.
And ito naman si Arias, a chance to put it down below 10. No good.
Uy.
Apaw gets it though. He spins. Benito taps it out. Salmo rin exiting the game. Itong si Jose. Back in the ball game. Jose driving in, kicking it. Too much sauce on the pass. They've got 8 minutes and 5 seconds remaining here in the fourth period. Down by 10 points. Aquino, give it up. Erwin Duran, he's doubled. Kick it, Razon, that's a free throw.
Short.
No good, here come the Titulados. Balik dito, Hidalgo, double teamed. Kick it, Apaw. Drive it. Rejected by Erwin Duran.
Yes, against Duran and Butel, medyo mahirap yata tumira sa harap niyang mga yan.
As they've got 12 seconds on the shot
Oh.
clock. Apa with a corkscrew.
Oh! Sayang yun, no?
Aquino. Give it up, Razon. Takes it inside. Kick it out, Benito. Driving in, tries to bank it off the glass, and he's fouled by Hidalgo.
Open look for the three-pointer. Elected to penetrate for the pull-up. Na-foul naman si Benito. Some players would take the three-pointer, especially in that kind of a situation. Na libre ka na eh.
Pero itong si Benito doing his scoring on the inside. We saw earlier in this ball game, Coach Leo, the way he accelerated from 0 to 100.
Ang tulin eh.
Getting those 2 free throws, so 2 points back for the Sharpshooters, 71 to 59. Hidalgo balik kay Arias. That's a blow by from Jose.
Jose just getting past the defense of Philip Butel.
Erwin Duran, this time he misses.
Good challenge.
Forward pass stolen by Jeff Benito. No numbers in their favor and smart move to pull it back. Balik dito, this time Benito goes inside, dumps it down. Duran, he gets pushed out of bounds.
Foul number 21, Miguel Arias. First personal, 13 foul, LRA.
And itong LRA Titulados, Coach Leo, they've always gotten close, pero yung makalapit talaga sila to striking distance to take that lead, they haven't gotten there yet.
Wala pa. Oo. Siguro, with 6 minutes to go, this would be the last run na pwede nilang i-execute to get back into this game.
And they need to move quickly. Hindi nila pwedeng hintayin na umabot in the dying minutes of this game. As the NBI Sharpshooters with Coach Raymond Valenzuela trying to talk it over as they still got 6 minutes and 21 seconds remaining. It's a 10-point ball game. Taking a look at the team standings, as we mentioned a while ago with Coach Leo, magkasunod lang dito.
Yes, no? 1-0, 1 win and 0 loss for this LRA team. Samantalang ang NBI naman, isang panalo at 2 talo.
And I'm sure those 2 losses have left a salty taste in the mouth of this NBI Sharpshooter squad. They're coming out today with a better ball game.
Yes, pwede naman, no? You still have some allowance considering it's just the 3rd game of your team and they feel na slowly they'll be in their best going into the final games of this season.
As on that play, itong si Arias taking it coast to coast, the big man. Rebounding that shot. And he gets fouled on the way up, heading to the line for 2. Good touch for Arias. Cuts the lead down 9 points. He's got a chance for another one with less than 6 minutes remaining. He does. 8-point game. Now, what's key is for them to get a stop. Because usually, Coach Leo, when they reach this point, yung 8 points, makakascore na naman dito ang NBI.
Tingnan natin ngayon.
Give it up, Benito. He's asking for that pick. Uses it. Shoots the floater. This time they can't score. And that's a foul. So double black eye on NBI.
Yes, it will be Butel and free throws coming LRA's way. Penalty na ang NBI. Ito na yung run na sinasabi natin.
Mukhang triple black eye pala yun kasi free throws din, Coach Leo. So now a chance to cut it down to 6 points as Diokino exits the ball game. Itong si De Leon entering. And you start to see Coach Leo, itong si Coach Raymond Valenzuela going deep into his guard rotation because itong nga si Sweet Lou Abad is not available for this game.
Na ba? Official na ba? Hindi na babalik si Lou Abad?
And with a big bandage wrapped on his knee, mukhang hindi na babalik si Sweet Lou.
Sige, tingnan natin, no? 6 na lang ang lamang ng NBI.
Erwin Duran, give it up, Razon. The nice cut.
Not there.
Too much sauce on the shot. And here come the Titulados, Jose. Going in, giving it up. Fontiveros for the finish.
Yes. Fontiveros scoring again.
Down to 4 points is the lead of NBI.
Some excitement.
They've got to answer back. Razon inside. Moseros. Kick it. Razon. They give it back to him. The lefty can't hit it. Somehow Moseros getting it against 3. Give it up. Benito kicking it. De Leon, he's a shooter.
Not there.
But Fontiveros getting that board. Give it up. Hidalgo. Back to Fontiveros. The shot. He's fouled by Duran.
Yes.
Tough break for Erwin Duran. And that's the 4th personal foul on Erwin Duran. They need some scoring. They bring in Raven Tacuban.
Yes. What was once a 16-point lead, now down to 4, and free throws for LRA down to 3.
As Fontiveros in their previous game had 16 and 11, double-double for him. Didn't have the best of efficiency. Sweet Lou Abad, taking a look at him, going back to the locker room. Let's see if he'll be reactivated. And Coach Leo, mukhang tinanggal na ni Sweet Lou yung bandage on the knee.
Kaya tinatanong kita kung official lang hindi babalik eh.
And mukhang nasabihan na siya ni Coach Raymond Valenzuela, we need you. As Benito lines it up and knocks it down.
Kalain mo yun? Pabanda pa yung 3-pointer na yun.
And earlier, Coach Leo, hindi niya tinira yung 3 points. Alam niya kasi that's not his game. This time he does and he banks it off the glass.
Yes.
Fontiveros.
Short.
Oh!
Sorry, miss by Fontiveros.
And Benito with a 5-0 run of his own.
And that was a good pass by Duran after grabbing that defensive rebound. Lead back to 7.
Take a look at this one more time. The lakas play of the quarter. Brought to you by Okada Manila. Benito telling Sweet Lou, you can take a break. I've got it. 5-point run on his own. The score 76-69. It's back to a 7-point lead. And we would like to thank Fullytech. Maraming salamat po sa Fullytech Innovative Advertising. As we bring you back to that ball game, Hidalgo getting fouled by Raven Tacuban.
So free throws again.
But those were some costly errors by the Titulados, Coach Leo.
Yes, after closing in to just 2 points of the NBI lead, tumama ng tres itong si Benito, no?
And he got that layup in the open court. Kaya tinan mo itong si Sweetlu, binalik na ulit yung bandage on the knee. As Hidalgo getting those 2 free throws, cutting it down 5 points. Still, they've got a chance at it. They've just got to get a stop. But Raven Tacuban's open from the right wing. Another rebound. De Leon thinks about it. This time takes it and gets it.
Yes. De Leon with another 3-pointer.
And that just hurts if you're the Titulados.
Tama.
Apaw driving in, floating up. No good. Benito with the board. Can he save it? He does. And there you go. He's gonna slow it down for the sharpshooters.
Waste some time.
Tacuban doesn't take it. Instead, they swing it. Museros.
Traveling.
That's a turnover. Still leaving the door wide open for the Titulados.
Pwede pa, pwede pa.
8 points, 3 minutes. Mukhang matagal pa to, Coach Leo.
But they have to score in this possession.
This time they give it Hidalgo. Taking that ball down. Going to the left, back to the right. He's against Duran. And they find Arias inside, but once again, another gimme.
Sorry, miss by big boy Arias. And once again, Benito controls.
Inside, Erwin Duran, the fake, the shot. And he misses an open layup as well.
Was asking for a foul.
Fontiveros dime it down, and this time Arias makes sure.
Yes, and there's a foul. Chance for Arias to complete a 3-point play and cut the lead of NBI to just 5 points. Pwede pa, pwede pa.
Taking a look at this lakas move of the quarter, brought to you by Hotel 101 Global. The end one by Arias, the dime.
Landing foul eh.
And there you have it.
Ganda nung spin nung bola pag-release ni Arias ng free throw.
Siguro, Coach Leong, laro talaga nito. Siguro small forward to, mga shooting guard dati, no?
Tingin ko naglaro to dati. No? Either collegiate or siguro sa lugar nila.
But Erwin Duran putting matters into his own hands. Can't get it. Here they come. That's a 3-on-3 fast break. Fontiveros against the smaller Tacuban. No, but Faustino is there for the stick back. But Marasigan is on the ground. Clinching onto his head.
Ang nabagsakan ng siko ni Philip Hotel and the referees have already signaled for a review. So the basket of Faustino will count plus this review of the referees.
And this is gonna be a big one as the Titulados just down by 3 points. But nonetheless, Coach Leo, even if it goes the way of NBI, it's just 3 points. And tingnan natin ito one more time. They get the shot with Faustino and...
Yes, I saw the swing.
Ito, this is a better angle para sa atin.
There's the swing.
That's a hard one. Right to the back of the head.
And it's...
Marlon Faustino. Upon review, disqualifying foul.
And there's the call, a disqualifying foul against Philip Butel. It was uncalled for.
And Butel disqualified from this game, out of the playing court. Taking a look at him one more time. The big boy, the big man, tallest player on the court. for the NBI sharpshooter squad. Off that hit on Marasigan.
He has to leave the playing court.
As Butel gonna be escorted out. Tough break for the sharpshooters and his squad, but not really sure why he needed to do that. Nonetheless, Butel, as you can see on the screen, exiting the court.
So it's going to be 2 free throws plus ball possession.
But Marasigan, it's a key one. Still checking up on Butel. You can still see his silhouette right there on the door. And that's a big silhouette, all 6'5" of him.
2 missed free throws by Marasigan. And Lou Abad is now inside the playing court.
Mali nga pala ako, Coach Leo, no? Hindi pala official as we return. This time it's Hidalgo. His team down by 3 points, the Titulados. Almost a steal, Marasigan. Driving inside, dumping it. Arias getting the friendly roll.
Yes. 79-78. A minute and 54 seconds to go. Possession para sa NBI.
Benito. They've got 11 to work with. Jeff taking the push shot. No good. Fight for that ball. Arias gets it. Give it up, Faustino. And he's going to slow it down. They've got 16 seconds on the shot clock.
A chance.
Oh, but that's a steal by Razon. He takes that away and he finishes for 2.
Good hands by Razon.
It's back to a 3-point game. The sharpshooter's up. Razon, he's hounding Hidalgo. Nowhere to go. 17 on the shot clock. They've got to go quickly.
And an 8-second violation. Not being able to cross the half line in 8 seconds. Some problem with the ball carriers of LRA.
81-78 is the score. It's a 3-point lead for the NBI sharpshooters. Will return shortly after this break.
J Project Clothing Shop, Premium Fabric. We customized, quality printing. Makers of quality uniform. J Project Clothing Shop, Premium Fabric. We customized, quality printing. Makers of quality uniform.
As we take a look at the LRA Titulados, was just about to say, Coach Leo, they were lacking a ball handler, kaya saktong-sakto, balik dito si Jose.
Yes, so some coaching blunder on the part of LRA.
But Sweet Lou tries for the dagger, no good. Sharpshooters, they've got 2 timeouts. Meanwhile, LRA have 0 in this ball game. Still got a chance, a 2 or a 3. Anything they needed right now. Pontiveros give it up. Faustino from the baseline. Had an open look.
Sayang naman.
Duran this time going low. Back to the left. Driving in. And there you go. Once you pop, the fun don't stop. Erwin Duran.
Just making sure they get the 2 points in that last possession, upping the lead to 5 points with 34 seconds.
Hidalgo in that corner, out to Jose. tees up the 3. And Sweet Lou can just take his time. Give it up, Benito. And they're gonna pull it out. What a tough one from the Titulados. And Coach Leo, they had their chances. They just couldn't convert on those easy looks.
Yes. Tough luck for this LRA team.
Meanwhile, NBI, they dodged the bullet in this ball game. Losing Philip Botel, Lou Abad being out most of that second half due to that injury. But still, Erwin Duran was that main guy.
And the two small guys, Benito and Razon.
Jose trying to put the finishing touches, but it's not gonna matter as their team has 0 timeouts, the LRA Titulados.
The 2 turnovers. One, the steal by Razon, and the other one, the 8-second violation.
But Razon still leaving the door open. Just needs to make one to clinch this ball game for them.
There it is.
As Razon making it a 2-possession game. Arias giving it in. Jose taking it out. And he pulls up for 3. It's not gonna matter. At the end of this ball game, the score is 84-80. The NBI Sharpshooters going up to 500 at 2-2. Meanwhile, the Titulados at 1-1.
Same thing, 500.
Both of these teams now at 500. At the end of this ball game, itong LRA losing after that opening win against PCGG. Meanwhile, itong NBI avenging that tough loss against the #1 team in Bucor.
Yes, good win for the NBI team. Good bounce-back win as their top gunner, Paul Reguera, is on the recovery well.
It's a 4-point win for the NBI as we give it over to Miss Daphne Lozano for the interview with the best player of the game, Mr. Erwin Duran.
Good evening mga kasinag! I am now beside our SLA DOJ Hotel 101 Global Best Player of the Game, Sir Erwin Duran of the NBI Sharpshooters with 23 points, 7 rebounds, and 4 assists. Congratulations po, sir, on finally getting that bounce-back win here in this tournament. So ayun, sir, alam naman po natin na absent si Sir Paul Reguera and also Sir Lou Abad and Philip Botel had to sit down during the 4th quarter. So was there any pressure on your end, especially you were the next man up for the team?
Hindi naman, kasi yung mga teammate ko nag-step up din naman. So malaking tulong din yung mga teammate ko. Swerte lang, nasushoot lang yung mga tira ko. Yun lang, thank you.
Ayun, sir. And how do you plan to reward yourself, of course, after that amazing performance? And of course, it's the weekend.
Siguro, kakain kami ng family ko, nandyan, mga anak ko. Nabati ko yung asawa ko, si Kim. Anak ko si Kai and yung baby ko, 3 months old. Si Kowa. And family ko sa San Mateo Rizal. Mga taga-Starview. Yun na po.
Yun, sir, alam din naman po natin na sobrang daming sumusuporta sa NBI Sharpshooter. So, meron pa po ba kayong ibang gustong batiin at pasalamatan?
Maraming salamat sa mga boss namin, sa buo-buo ng Sinag, Liga, Asya. Yun lang po. Okay.
Once again, congratulations po, sir. That is our Hotel 101 Global Best Player of the Game. Balik sa iyo, Aaron and Coach Leo.
And maraming salamat, Daphne. Congratulations to Erwin Duran as the Hotel 101 Best Player of the Game and the entire NBI Sharpshooter squad. Once again, myself, Aaron D. Alongside Coach Leo Isaac and Coach Leo, maraming salamat din po for joining me in these 2 games for our final game day of the week here at our Sinag Liga, Asya.
Yes, maraming salamat din sa iyo at sa lahat ng mga kasinag. Tuloy-tuloy lang po ang suporta.
Yep, because next week we're still gonna have a lot more in the Lakas 40 division and as well dun sa DOJ natin, taking a look at our schedule on Monday, January 27 at the Amoranto Sports Complex. At 4 p.m., it's Magnificent Manila going up against San Pedro Mamba X Razon. 6 p.m. naman, Saints Polytech versus the Wi-Fi Party List X Red Arc. And at 8 p.m., it's IT Depot X Stella versus Exile 0107. And on behalf of Coach Leo Isaac, Daphne Lozano, and the entire dedicated crew behind the scenes, including Direk Nomar Santiago, Direk Mike Danan, Direk Billy De Leon, Direk Boyet Roa, and the countless others. The name is Aaron D. Deeply honored to have guided you through today's action. Maraming salamat po, and we hope you keep the support strong for Sinag Liga Asya.